Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Trust you all are well. Okay, in today's video I will be showing you a Bible passage that proves that God is aware of your condition, but God is waiting for the perfect time that it will be more glorious to perform that miracle in your life. And is waiting for that moment that when he performs that miracle will evangelize God to people around you, that is the most powerful and is the most miracle working God. So I would like us to go through this Bible passage together carefully, and I'll be picking out the points where you will see how sometimes God does some things intentionally just to make the end result of it more glorious. And I'll be reading from the book of John. It's a popular story, but I want to pick out some points there that you might not put your mind inside. So stay with me. I'll be reading from the book of John chapter 11. It's a quite long reading, but just stay with me. Now a certain man was sick, Lazarus of Bethany, the town of Mary and her sister Martha. And it was that Mary who anointed the Lord with fragrant oil and wiped his feet with her hair, whose brother Lazarus was sick. He is aware that Lazarus is sick. Therefore the sister sent to him, saying, Lord, behold, behold, he whom you love is sick. In case you are wondering, it's like God does not love me, it's like God does not care about me. God loves you and he cares about you. Just stay with me. When Jesus heard this, he said, this sickness is not unto death, but for the glory of God, that the Son of God may be glorified through it. Do you understand what I'm saying now? God is aware of your condition, and that your condition will not kill you, but God is intentionally delaying you from that breakthrough, from that miracle, so that the Son of God, so that God himself might be glorified through the miracles that will perform by your challenges. Okay, now Jesus loved Martha and her sister and Lazarus. So when he heard that he was sick, he stayed 2 days more in the place where he was. Jesus Christ stayed 2 days more where he was after being told that his bosom, his beloved friend is sick. So whatever delay you think that you are going through, God is aware of it. God is intentionally delaying it for the right moment. Okay, so then after, I'm in verse 7 now. Then after this, he said to his disciples, let us go to Judea again. The disciples said to him, Rabbi, lately the Jews sought to stone you, and you are going there again? Jesus answered, are there not 12 hours in the day? If anyone walk in the day, he does not stumble, because he sees the light of this world. But if one walks in the night, he stumbles, because he sees not in him. These things he said, and after that he said to them, our friend Lazarus sleeps, not is dead, sleeps. But I go that I may wake him up from his sleeps, not dead. Okay. Then his disciples said, Lord, if he sleeps, he will get well. However, Jesus spoke of his death, but they thought that he was speaking about taking rest in sleep. Then Jesus said to them plainly, Lazarus is dead, and I am glad for your sakes that I was not there, that you may believe. Nevertheless, let us go to him. Jesus Christ knew that Lazarus was dead already. Mind you, he knew that he was sick, but he yet delayed going to Lazarus' place to heal him of his sicknesses. His delaying is not for himself, but for the glory of God, so as to express the miracle and the breakthrough of God to people around, so they can testify how mighty and how great God is. Stay with me. And then Thomas, whom is called the twin, said to his fellow disciple, let us also go, that we may die with him. So when Jesus came, he found that he had already been in the tomb for 4 days. Lazarus was dead already before Jesus Christ arrived, and he has been in the tomb for 4 days already, meaning that biologically there's no assurance, there's no guarantee that Lazarus can wake up, because under normal circumstances he should have started decaying already. Now Bethany was near Jerusalem, about 2 miles away, and many of the Jews had joined the women around Martha and Mary to comfort them concerning their brother. Then Martha, as soon as she heard that Jesus was coming, went and met him, but Mary was sitting in the house. Now Martha said to Jesus, Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died. I know several times you have told God, if God had answered my prayer, I would not be in this condition that I have found myself. If God had provided for me and I've started my business, I wouldn't have been this broke. If God has done this, if God had done this, if God had done that, just wait. But even now I know that whatever you ask of God, God will give you. Regardless, you still believe in God. Okay. Jesus said to her, your brother will rise again. Martha said to him, I know that he will rise again in the resurrection at the last day. Okay. Jesus said to her, I am the resurrection and the life. He who believes in me, though he may die, he shall live again. Oh Jesus, I need to read that verse again. Jesus said unto her, I am the resurrection and the life. He who believes in me, though he may die, though this flesh may rotten, but he will live forever. And whoever lives and believes in me shall not die. Do you believe this? Said to him, yes, Lord, I believe that you are Christ and the Son of God, who is to come in the world. And when she had said those things, she went away and secretly called Mary her sister, saying, the teacher has come and is calling for you. As soon as he heard that, she arose quickly and came to him. Now Jesus had not yet come into the town, but was in the place where Martha met him. Then the Jews were with her in the house and comforting her. When they saw that Mary rose up quickly and went out, followed her, saying, she is going to the tomb to weep there. Then when Mary came where Jesus was and saw him, she fell down at his feet, saying to him, Lord, if I had been here, if you had been here, my brother would not have died. Therefore, when Jesus saw her weeping, and the Jews who came with her weeping, he groaned in the spirit and was troubled. Jesus felt pitied for her, and he said, where have you laid him? They said to him, Lord, come and see. Jesus wept. God cares for you. God is passionate about you. Jesus wept. That's the shortest verse in the Bible. Then the Jews said, see how he loved him. Even the people around, they felt Jesus' compassion. Then the Jews said, see how he loved him. And some of them said, could not this man who opened the eyes of the blind and us people without God over your life? When challenges arise, some people without God. Then Jesus, again groaning in himself, came to the tomb. It was cave, and a stone laid against it. Jesus said, take away the stone. Martha, the sister of him who was there, said to him, Lord, by this time there is a stench, for he has been dead for days. Jesus said to her, did I not say to you that if you would believe, you will see the glory of God? Then they said, Then they took away the stone from the place where the dead man was laying. And Jesus lifted up his eyes and said, Father, I thank you that you have heard me. Jesus said, Father, I thank you. Thanksgiving, even in the midst of challenges, opens door. And I know that you always hear me, but because of the people who are standing by, and I said this, that they may believe that you sent me, Now when he had said these things, he cried with a loud voice, saying, Lazarus, come forth. And he who had died came out bound hand and foot with grave clothes, and his face was wrapped with a cloth. Jesus Christ said to them, Loose him and let him go. Now, the summary of the Bible passage is that God is aware of your condition. God cares about you. God has your sympathy. God has compassion about your condition. But God is waiting for the right time. God is waiting for the time that will be more glorious for you. God is waiting for the time that you will shine amongst your friends, and the miracles will preach gospel. It will preach the good news to people around you. That is why God is delaying some of your requests, some of your heart's desire, not because he is not aware, not because he cannot do it immediately you asked of it, but is waiting for the right time for it. So stay with God. God has not given up on you. He will do exceedingly above all you could think or ask of him. Jesus loves you. God cares about you. Your condition is not permanent. There is a solution to it, and at his own time he will he will perfect his miracles in your life. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Ezekiel and you're welcome to Real Talk with Ezekiel. On this channel we talk about God, we talk about relationship, and we talk about our social lives as well. So don't get it twisted on this channel. Thank you for watching this video. Like this video, feel free to comment in the comment section, and see you next time. Bye.